Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the Loose Transistor channel. I'm your host Lucas, and we are back to the channel today doing another vlog because I want to talk to you guys about some stuff, and I actually need to ask you guys for help in figuring something out here. So before we get down to that, let me explain to you guys what is going on. So if you've seen in the channel, we just finished the build for the Doberman, the Detroit Multi-Rotor Doberman that you see right here. And that was a pretty fun build. This guy came together really nicely, and I love the finished product. However, over the weekend here, I tried to go and shoot part 3, which is the tuning of the build. So when I went to fly it, I was using these props right here. When I went to fly it and maiden it, it was impossible to fly. The quad would just, as soon as you reached 50% throttle, the whole thing would just start shaking, and if you try to go full throttle, it literally would just shake, and it had no power at all. So that was a bit disconcerting because I've used the F4, I have used the CL Racing F4, I have used these Deadpool motors, I have used these ESCs before, and I have come to trust Betaflight 3.2 RC4 Betaflight 3.2 quite a bit. So when I flashed RC4 onto the squad, I figured no big deal, it's just another update on the firmware that has been working great. So I tried a bunch of different things. I tried to under-tune it to like 330 on the P gains. I tried to bring the D all the way down, all the way up. I tried literally everything I could think of, bi-quad, PT1, more filtering, less filtering. Literally nothing would make this quad fly. So somebody on the FPV chat, JS Tools, says, dude, it's your Biblades. Those Biblades are garbage, blah, blah, blah. Put some other props on. So I put some new ones on. No, nothing. He's like, no, get rid of Biblades. Try something else. So I tried a quad blades, the Q5040 from Dow that I've used for a long time there. They're not great props or anything by any means, but they're just a different prop. And lo and behold, the quad flew. Everything was perfect and it worked. So that got me thinking, okay, there's something weird going on here. So either I have a bad gyro, or maybe I mounted something weird. So I took the quad home, tore it apart, looked at everything all over again, and I couldn't find a problem. There's no hardware problem here at all. Like, this is soft mounted. It's following all the rules that we know of good build practices. It has a capacitor and everything else. It's like, okay, what's going on? So in the fact that it flew with the Q5040 told me that there's something weird, maybe some filtering, something changed. So I decided to go back and I built another quad. So this quad was still not flying except for the quad blades, so I built this guy right here. And this is another Mia Cyclops. It uses the same components that I've used for many builds now. Brand new flight controller, everything. I flashed this guy here with RC4 and I went to fly with these props. Same problem. It would just shake and would not fly. So I was like, okay, now we're really getting down to something. There's something weird going on here because two brand new quads having the exact same behavior with these props, there's something weird. So I switched to quad blades on this guy, and lo and behold, it flies great. So I started talking to the guys on Betaflight, and they're like, okay, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And one of the guys suggested, hey, flash RC2 on it, which is one of the older release candidates for Betaflight that I have used in the past and has worked well. So that's what I did. I took this guy here, I flashed RC2 on it, and it flew. It was just like I've come to expect of all my other builds using PT1, dynamic filters, everything. This guy's tuned and ready to go. So is this guy here, but they're both running Betaflight RC2, not RC4. I cannot fly Biblades with RC4. So I've been talking to some people on the FPV chat. I asked some people to test, and I got a couple reports back. A fellow by the name Ken Ham, FPV, he told me that when he tried to fly Biblades, he has the Doberman as well. He has this exact same frame, different motors. His are F40s, so he's using F40s V3. And when he put Biblades on RC4, he also could not fly it. So there's something going on here, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, and that's why I made this vlog, and that's why I wanted to reach out to you guys and ask for some help. If you're interested in helping me out and helping the Betaflight devs figure out if there's some problem here, take one of your quads, something that you know that already flies, or if you already flashed Betaflight RC4 on something out that you already have there, take that quad and put some Biblades on it and see if it flies. If your quad on Betaflight RC4 does not fly with Biblades, please drop me a comment or come find me on the fpvchat.slack.com and let me know that that's happening to you, because that's going to help us collect more data on what's going on here so that maybe we can get to the bottom of this. Now, if you want to take your science a little bit further, take that same quad with the Biblades, and flash RC2 or RC3 on it, Betaflight RC2 or RC3. I will include links for all this stuff on the description to make it really easy for you guys so you can help me out. And so flash RC2 on the same quad and then try to fly it. Don't bother about tuning, just fly the stock. Literally just the stock settings is fine. And see if the quad flies, see if you can get full range on your throttle and all that stuff. Because I'm suspecting that there's something odd going on with RC4. And it's not just hardware related, it's not just my builds. I mean, it happened to 2 different builds, and I had 2 other guys in the FPV chat tell me about very similar behaviors, including some odd yaw twitching behavior that wasn't related to Biblades at all. It was just like regular quad blades, or sorry, regular tri-blades. So yeah, help us out, guys. Help us get to the bottom of this Betaflight issue here. It would be extremely helpful, and I'd be very grateful to you, all of you who do this for me and help me out here. It would be amazing. So that is pretty much what I wanted to cover in terms of what's going on with the quad. So I'm going to be flying Betaflight RC2 until we get this stuff sorted out. And I'm still going to do the tuning guide for you guys on the Doberman. It's just going to be on Betaflight RC2. And the last little thing that I just wanted to touch on for you guys, and you've probably already seen in the previous video, is that dry drone is back. So they have reformulated. This is a V2 dry drone, and I'm putting it to the test right now again to see if it still stands up to the original formula or if it's gotten any better. So I'll report back to you guys in a few days on how dry drone is doing, especially now that we're going into the winter season. I'm sure that having some extra waterproofing is not going to hurt. So guys, thank you very much for watching the vlog. I hope you guys can help me out and give me some more data on this Betaflight problem. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and make sure you don't miss any of the cool content that we have coming up in the future. So guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.